Welcome to the Will Is Podcast. We are back. Absolutely, we are back. What you thought we was going somewhere? Of course not. So we're gonna jump into this one real fast tonight because I got time, but not too much time. It's a weeknight, and I got this one. So check this out, man. This is the Hackers and Jackers show. Welcome to the Will. All right. So when you have to deal with situations that people try to boy, they do a good job trying to screw you. And then, from it seems like, you know, things happen so sporadically and at the same time. And you just think, damn, somebody trying to not, man, wait, what's going on in my life? So it's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Sometimes you just got to keep a steady head. Sometimes forces aren't against you. Sometimes we're facing forces. Sometimes forces are not even being faced. It's just predicaments and situations that have to be resolved within yourself. Again, see, I got hacked, y'all. That's why you'll never have me. You'll never probably see me on Facebook again, ever, ever, ever. I'm not even trying to fight to get it back. I deleted it simply because again, people that give a damn about you in your life, they let you know what to do. So, you know, that's why it's good to have parents. That's why it's good to have, you know, family members and people that love you. It's good to have people that give a damn about you just so you don't ever, think that you're making the right decision from an innocent place and you end up making a horrible decision that can cost you so much simply because you were naive. You were a little taken back because let's be honest, when we live in a civilization together, we do not and should not have to rely on when you buy or purchase a product or when somebody says something on their word. In my mind, both of them, left and right, brains. So I think, due to the fact that I'm connected to the universe and my ancestors, what's this? Thank you, great chief. You're definitely right. I will bounce back. I already have. It's just sometimes, I ain't want to lose my train of thought. But let me get back to what I was going. People love you. You gotta love them back. You gotta protect yourself at all times. You got hackers and jackers. Really, hackers and jackers. And some people, well, damn, how you know when your family members? Who? Oh, wait a minute. Well, I know the difference. I know how we can all be vulnerable when you are in a position to where someone or something has happened to you and you get vulnerable. I promise you, all you have to do is follow suit, take a step back, and go and take the steps that need to be made in order for you to resolve your situation. What do I mean? What do I mean? Hell, call your bank, call your phone company, call any entity involved when somebody takes something from you. There's no G code to robbery, homie. The only G code to robbery is amongst thieves. Yeah, that's all. Not people that work for a living. A thief job is to take from you. It's to make sure you have nothing. That's their job. I'm just starting to understand for real. Like, yo, man, a thief. That's his real job. And his only honor is to take from you, regardless if you have a family, a life savings, a couple of dollars, whatever, to pay you any bill anymore. They have fixed it in their brain housing group. Dog eat dog. Killer be killed. What I eat, I kill. What I devour is mine. Whoever I take down, I ain't killed them, I took their money. Well, shit, in some cases, hell, people can't think quick. They don't get to bounce back. They don't have the G2. They panic. They everything is, woe was me. Listen, you have to think with a straight head because I'm angry than a motherfucker right now. I promise you I'm mad. I just don't know how to react in a way of, I don't know how to react in a way of chaos. When you have people that rely on you, when you have people that would judge you for reacting out, and they're like, well, damn, you ain't got it together. How the hell I'm supposed to feel? Men, women, you have children or spouses and things of that nature. Learn how to keep yourself together. Do the right things. Make the right decisions. Understand how this thing affects everything around you. But if you don't know how to pick up your pieces, you don't know how to backlog. You have to learn how to say, oh, okay, well, you got a whole bunch of thieves out here in the world, and they all over social media. All over. Everybody got a job. I'm not hating on you, but I know how to defend myself. I won't call you out, but I know how to defend myself. I won't put a target on my back, but I know how to defend myself. Just don't target me no more. Because if you target me again, I can target you too. Understand? I already know who you are. I know who you are. I do. Guess what? You get it now? I know who you are. I don't know you personally, but I know you're a thief. Never interacted with you. Never met you before. But you put yourself in a situation to where you can get caught too. You're not that good when you can get caught. You know, you're just despicable and you're a fucking thief. You'll never be judged well in the eyes of the universe and your ancestors too, because you are a despicable fucking creature. You take from people. You rob. You steal. You ain't shit. You the scum of the fucking earth. All of you folks that come from other places that steal from people, rob, and think that you see, oh yeah, but you can get got too, bitch. That transaction don't ever, and will never go through. Never. Because you're a low life. All you could think about is how to take. You can't think about nothing further than that, but how to close the deal. Let me close this deal, bitch. Deal closed. Check this out. Anybody that don't understand the aspects of integrity, truth, honesty, things that will get you through life alive. Understand? Anything that can take a person out, that's true. That's true. But you'll have a hell of a chance convincing them that you were supposed to harm them or convincing anyone that they harmed you. Think about the things that you do. It's a lot of reasons why you should spend time bettering yourself than trying to harm someone simply because that does you no fucking good. If you don't think there is a hierarchy of us, you're a thinking creature, right? And so Everybody that's good is not gullible. Good does not equal gullible. I will explain something to you very vividly and specifically. When a person or people of certain calibers choose to be good, is because they've seen a lot of fucking horror and they know what it is. You understand that? They know what the fuck it is to be in a horrible situation. It means that they have they have come through and have made it out of fucking hell. That's what the fuck that means. It doesn't mean that they're vulnerable. It means that they were able to hang on to something so precious to them that it gives them the energy, love, and light to be and wake up again every day. That's some shit you can't take from people. And that's the shit that will get you taken up out of here. You understand? That's the shit that can get you alleviated of your duties on this planet Earth. That's the shit that can stop you from breathing. When you take and don't understand, you can be taken. Fuck with the wrong person. Deal with the wrong people. You know what happens to you? You become very expendable. Extremely expendable. That's what happens to dirty motherfuckers. They go down bad. You dig? They go down bad. That's normally what happens to low lives. You think they winning? Look at everything in the world today. Oh, now you see how low lives behave, and you got a lot of mimickers. So when you're in a pressure situation, that means you want to put somebody in a pressure cooker. You want to stress them out, put their families in harsh, vulnerable situations that they can't navigate themselves out of, or be somewhere secure with everything that they have worked for. They can say, you know what, I've earned this, but you got grubby-handed motherfuckers. We call them hackers and jackers. But one thing about a hacker and jacker, when they get hack and jack, they die. When you gotta pay somebody for the money that you owed and you're not going to deliver, off with your expendable fucking head, man. Y'all gotta understand, man. When you deal with filth, you get filth. I don't put my hands in filth. I relinquish myself from it. Nah, it's a cost for integrity. It's a cost for honesty. It's a cost. You want to know what that cost is? Yeah, of course I'm gonna tell you. Of course I'm gonna tell you what the cost is. The cost is knowing that you have the capability to trust, knowing that you have the capability to love, knowing that you have the capability to be a real human being. You know, even knowing that you can survive in a multitude of situations and environments. Well, we talk about a lot on this show, being vulnerable, so this goes to show we're all vulnerable. And maybe that was the lesson they was trying to teach me. You taught me the lesson, but I didn't take the loss. You dig? See, you have to be never so worried about people in their mediocre, uh, superficial, I would call them egoic moments. Look, I'm still fighting for funds to get back, but I got a great spirit because at any cost or at any time or at any day, you know what you will do always and forever? Pay for lessons. I promise you, you will. In life itself, you will pay for lessons. Yeah, it's kind of how that go. Involuntarily, you will pay for lessons. Shit, man, you'll pay for some lessons you ain't even bargained for. You don't even know how. The next twist or turn of your life can take another direction, and you're in a vulnerable situation again. Like, do you want to be? No, of course not. But you have to practice and implement tools that keep you from being sporadic, out of control, uh, exploiting your own vulnerabilities by not knowing how to talk to people professionally, not knowing how to get your point across, being entirely too emotionally involved in your demise or your loss. It's your loss, so in order for you to get it back, you have to do one thing: control your mindset, control your thought process, control the way you go about the situation, and every step that you take after that. It's necessary that you follow suit in a very pivotal and constructive way when dealing with others that's going to help you, and also regain your mind of chronology of the events that happen so that you don't make those same mistakes. Record it, write it down, look at the processes. Then you can see that same behavior that the next person that's going to try you have in any capacity. One thing about destructive behavior, it doesn't like to give solutions. It only wants to blame you. It only wants to have a way out, and it will carve, cut, and kill its way out. You remember that movie? It was one of the movies. Oh, I know what it was. Yeah. Fast and the Furious. It's back when the earlier movies, one of the earlier movies in the series. When that cat, he took a big ass rat. Oh man, it's fucked up. Took a big ass rat, right? Put it on this fat motherfucker belly, right? And then put a metal bucket over it. So, what you think that rat was gonna do? That motherfucker was gonna eat its way out. It couldn't eat through metal, but it could eat through flesh. Oh yeah, you understand? So you think about when you take from people. Sometimes you don't know people at all. You don't know them. You don't know them from a can of paint. All you know is what you think you know. All you know is that they're so good until you learn who they are for real. See? Shit. Boy, I promise you. All I know how to do is make sure I take care of me and my family. I don't harm people. I don't hurt people. I wish no harm or hurt on no one. I promise you that. But what I will not deal with, never, is being balked with or disrespected. Everybody deserves that right. You understand? Everybody. They do. It's your God given right to never to be disturbed. Because when you're disturbed, you get to do something about your disturbance. You understand? So, therefore, with people that try to disturb you, what if I want to disturb you now? What if it's my time? to disturb what the fuck you got going on. See, I told you karma's a motherfucker. For you, not for me. Not for me. Not for my peoples. Not for you either. Just them dirtbag motherfuckers that like to talk shit. Get some word salad on that one. You want some word salad? There you go. That's some right there, bitch. There you go. Word salad for your funky ass. There you go. Anyway, I ain't in the best goddamn mood because I got somebody took from me. Tried to at least. But I know who you are. Oh, I do. Yeah. See, now you don't have any cards. And that's okay. That's okay for me. Not okay for you. And that's good too. That's real good. You know, every little funky ass fucked up dog got their day. And just one mind, bitch. But let's say this. Peace and love to all of the wonderful, beautiful souls on this planet that mean well. I'm so grateful that I was raised properly by my mother and my father. Uh, uh, Especially my mother, but father, well, sometimes, the reason why you have two parents, the reason why you have two parents is because they balance you out completely. You ain't vibing with one, you got the other. That's like that, you know, that's life, you know. But love is eternal. Love is magnifico. That's why I say I'm so grateful that I have wonderful parents. I got a wonderful wife. I have a wonderful family. I'm so grateful. I'm happy about the wonderful things that you're rooted in. Because, like I told you before, that rooted show, you got to be properly rooted to make it through these, adverse situations. I told you again, you don't run from adversity, you run through it. You don't lose your mind, you don't go crazy, you don't have a fucking fit, you don't act like a child, you grow up. You get to and you get back on track. You get back to what has been or what has tried to defeat you. And you won't allow that to happen again. Always stay studious. Always stay on your motherfucking square. Stay on your motherfucking square. Cause I promise you, I'm already seeing now. I ain't been out here 90 days yet. Motherfuckers trying to damage and harm me. You dig? They try to take you up out the whole game. Damn. Hackers and jackers are the biggest fucking haters. All they do is hate. They hate on who you are, what you can do. They are jealous, pathetic, piece of shit, pitiful kind of people. You know what I'm saying? Like they're rooted in shit. They don't have roots. They're just liars. Let me explain something to you about a fucking liar. You gotta keep telling them motherfuckers. You gotta keep telling them until you can't talk, till you can't stop. So therefore, you have no rules. Lies have no fucking rules. You want me to go further? Tell a lie in a circle of people. Just say one fucking thing. Give fucking 5 people. That when the time they tell you the same fucking story, that shit gonna be you. Like, I didn't say that shit. All right. Ask a person a story they tell a year later. Will they remember what they said to you? How they said it? That's because a fucking lie. You know how you got people in the world that they every time you say something, they gotta match your story. They gotta, you know, one up you. That's not every situation, but it is some situations. Like, tell you this. Had a conversation with my partner, and he told me something very, 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 very personal and heartfelt. I felt it to my core. And I was just basically saying, I gave him a Rolodex of how I would there's no experience in my life that I would ever know how you feel, my brother, but you can never be in a situation with a human being that you give a damn about and you can correct communication and not pivot in the directions that's gonna bring satire to a wonderful situation. Practice humility, people. Some of y'all are good people, but you just gotta learn how to not think everybody's fucked up, or you gotta also take accountability for your fucked upness. I do it every day. If you can too, it'll be cool. But if you can't, then you know the kind of fucked up situation you always in. Everything is always somebody else's fault. I know this kind of situation right here, the Hackers and Jackets. I got myself in that situation. People, nobody did that shit to me. I can take accountability for being fooled. What George Bush said, fool me, fool me, fool me, won't fool me again. What the fuck he said? Point is, fool me. Shit. Point is, man, listen. The point is, damn it, be accountable. Be shit. Tell the truth so that when you goddamn gotta go report your shit to the bank, don't be embarrassed. Don't be, oh my god, this happened to me. That's just like when fucking family members get shot and killed and people lose family members. You cannot think down on yourself just like you think that happened to them, they happened to me. Take action fast. Shit, man. Hey, you have no time to waste when atrocities and atrocious acts and heinous and grotesque acts happen to you. Move fast. Move with diligence. Don't wait till tomorrow. Call the helpline, the support line, do everything. Facebook ain't got no line you can call 'cause that's a motherfucking date. Anyway, I didn't want to make this show long tonight. I just wanted to tell y'all, man, watch these hackers and motherfucking jackers. They are, and they good too, man. You understand these motherfuckers? They hack call centers now. That's what the fuck they do. They hack call centers and pose as if they're fucking AT&T or some shit. They pose as if they. I mean, pay attention to your security settings. Don't be willy nilly. Please. There's one thing I could say about this situation that I have just come through. Please understand. Please listen to me. Don't ever think it can't happen to you. I'm telling you that from humility and as humbly as I know how. I promise you, don't think you can't get got. It happens every day. Credit card machines, gas stations. They have it on the news all the time. They have it on TikTok all the time. Shout out to you people protecting people. I'm doing the same thing. You know, with the subscribers that I do have, and you got a bunch of foreigners come to America. They don't care about the wealth that you have. They don't have an attachment to people, and they ask you why are there dangers. There are multiple dangers. You don't have to be an immigrant that wants to hurt people or anything like that. But you can be an immigrant or even an American citizen. Let's be clear and cross the board. So you don't think I'm picking on nobody. I don't want. I'm a fair person, but understand something. When you have people that don't understand rules and laws and regulations and don't respect them at all, and you don't need to be around people in a society that you steal from. That's not a part of this game here. Civilization, because see the thing is, that's a very crucial part of civilization is honesty. So just because you smiling in my face and not harming me, you're still killing me. That's a slow kill. That's kind of what. So you want to practice the same thing. You want to say, it's funny how everybody wants to talk all this shit about white supremacy, but goddamn, Capitalism, everybody utilizes that to do one thing: gain. So, do you want the system to remain, or are you going to perpetuate it? That has nothing to do with race, ethnicity, or creed. It has to do with the tools that people use to gain on others, and they don't want those same things done or applied to them. It's pure fucking hypocrisy to be a fucking thief. That's not a real skill set. Taken from people is not a skill set. It's demonic. It's evil. It's cruel. You didn't work for it. You worked to take from someone that did work for their shit. Now, how would you say that, Danny D? That don't work for you and everybody. Well, fuck. Wait a minute. I understand we live in an overlay society. I get it. Hell, I'm the one that keep telling you that we live in a fucking overlay society. But when you take on the attributes of the oppressor and you're proud about it, kudos to you, you dumb motherfucker. You're just an idiot. And you're a starving piece of shit that's going to continue to starve until you take from the wrong motherfucker that's going to take you out. That's how your life go. That's what the fuck you get. That's how I go for you. There's no other fucking resolve. Takers get took. Hackers get hacked up. When you destroy innocent people's lives, do you understand? You're no smarter than any of the dumb motherfuckers before you. But anyway, the wheel ain't yours, motherfucker. Not yours. Your will is to fucking eat shit and die slow. Or she eat shit and live. Who gives a fuck? But you will be eating shit. Somebody gonna feed it to you. Anyway, but I tell you who the will is for. The wonderful people on the planet that practice a high grade of integrity and love their families and know who the fuck they live for. And ain't for no punk motherfucker trying to take nothing from them either. You bitches are evil. And you will get what's coming to you too. And just kind of how the fuck that go. Anyway, check it out. But for all my truthful, strong, real, uh, wonderful, studious, upstanding, excellent, universal people, especially my black excellence and my indigenous excellence and my universal excellent people. I don't, I have to represent for me because that's who I am. But that ain't no hate to nobody else. We just have to stand up and stand out at this point in time. So that is the reason why, say it with me, the will is yours. Y'all take care. Be easy. And don't forget,